Hi, this is mini CNC 1310. I installed with it's Raspberry Pi 4 2 gig. The reason I installed the 2 gig, I need the RAM for GrBL. The GrBL won't work with me if I put the 3D G-code file. It's give me error with the Java actually. So when I put for the TD is no problem. 2D is fine, it's work fine, but 3D there it's need more memory, I think, and that's why it's give me error. But now no more error. I can show you how to make the GrBL and to increase the RAM over there through the program itself. And then I review some of my CNC, how I wire it up, and about the tachometer. You can check my video. It is tearing down proximity sensor. So it's not necessarily actually to put tachometer, but I just need it for my knowledge to know the fraction and the speed between the spindle and the material itself. So it will give me different material examples, like there is many kind of wood, and then there is a speed when the spindle is fraction with the material itself. So I just for my information, okay. For the boxes, I use the casing. I mean the case is like this kind of cases, you know, and then I just use the Dremel and hooked it up with this tachometer. Anyway, let me go through the control box first, and after that we go to the computer and show you how I increase the RAM in GrBL itself. Okay. I assume before we start to increase the RAM, I assume that already you download the Raspbian Lite in your SD card, right? I'm removing the screw right now. And remember that if you want to use this kind of project, you cannot use Raspberry Pi 3 because it's only 1 gig. I'm going to take 1.1024. That's mean 1 gig complete for RAM for the CNC. All right. So let us check here what we got. Okay. Here is the motion card. You can see the motion card. It is a GrBL motion card, and here is where I put the limit switch wire. I wired the limit switch, and here is the wires, 26 wires actually going to the screen itself. Okay, this is the screen. Also there is 26 wire. I solder it up. And what else? I take the extension. This is the electric supplying for the Raspberry Pi 4, and that one is for the tachometer actually, and the fan. Okay, and this is the fan. It's wood, folks. I cannot find really box to hold it, so I made it by the sheet and so on. Okay, just last thing before I go to the computer, I never use my trick to change the GrBL. If you are doing that with Raspberry Pi 3, you can do it. You can do 512 of MB to the RAM, but not 1024. Okay, so let's go back to the computer and check what's going on over there. Well, now we download the universal G code from GitHub. Lovely people. We choose the classic 109. We try to choose the classic because the classic one is easy and only 4 files. When you download it, extract it to your machine. As I said, it doesn't matter what you got, Linux or Windows or Mac. Go to Start and open it with Notepad. Start sh file. You can see like checking links from Java. Typing. Check for XMX and change 256 to 1024. That means 1024. Okay, megabyte. If you got Raspberry Pi 3, you try to do 512 and it might work. I did not try it, but it might work, you know. Go check all the line if there is any XMX, and also open the other file, which is start window, edit it by editing, and then change it to 1024. Right, save it. Now even the readme file, it stacks. It won't affect, but it's good for you, you know, for your to remember what you have been done in the last memory you are putting in your files. Okay, you have to put it all the 4 files in USB and install it or save it in Raspberry Pi. Now when you update your Raspberry Pi, remember to put these 3 commands. It's important for Dave that can know the boards, you know. Only these three commands. It's important for GrBL can know the boards. Now after you save the file in your GrBL file, you have to make a shortcut for start up the start sh file in your desktop, and give permission for all files, otherwise it won't work. You have to give permission. Just make it anyone. If you don't give it permission, as I said, it's not working with you. Okay, give me one. Okay, even readme, give permission. Okay, anyway, now it will work. This is the shortcut for sh. Extend it with the terminal, extract it with the terminal, and then here you go, folks. This is the GrBL and this is the board, and everything is working fine.